Hey guys, welcome back to another character review and discussion. This time we're going to be taking a look at K2-SO, the snarky robot sidekick from Rogue One, and soon to allegedly appear in Andor Season 2, and fingers crossed for that because this is definitely a character we want to see more of. K2 is introduced in the movie as just kind of this sarcastic, more dark humor version of 3PO, which I think is great. He's a former Imperial droid that's been kind of reformed for the purpose of the rebellion. He's really close with Cassian Andor, and I thought he was a great addition to the cast. I thought his chemistry with Jen and Cassian was almost perfect. His comedic timing was great. I was really excited for for his introduction into the Star Wars universe. Honestly, one of the best parts of the movie, and it was a good movie. Rogue One was a fantastic film. One of the best films of the Disney era, in my opinion. But yeah, K2, really solid character. Really wish we got more of him. Apparently, we will see him in Andor Season 2, so hopefully we get, maybe a version of his origin story. I know that there was a one-shot comic that kind of explained how he and Cassian met, but it remains to be seen if that will be retconned or not in Andor Season 2. If it is, then it is what it is. I'm happy that Alan Tudyk's going to be back to portray him, and we may get a version of that in live action, which would be even better. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. I think his death scene in Rogue One was really one of the saddest parts of the movie. It's kind of bad when all the human characters die off, and you don't get the same emotional impact that you do when you lose a droid. But that's just how funny and how beloved he had become in a short amount of time. K2, he was for the cause, and despite his own, like I said, sarcastic wit and his reluctance to really go outside of his comfort zone, he was very loyal to his friends. He cared deeply about those around him. Even though he obviously didn't like Jen at first, I think as they spent more time together, he really grew to care about her just as much as he did about Cassian. And so K2 is a very compassionate droid, a very loyal droid, and a lot of personality. That's one of the things that Star Wars has always done really well, is giving these droids, these robotic characters, giving them real personality. So we're going to give K2 a 7.8 out of 10. Maybe a little high, but I think for his relatively short appearance, I think he, like I said, he really made Rogue one of the shining parts of that movie. I thought his character was written very well, and I always love having good droids in Star Wars that have personality and have good character traits. And that's ultimately what K2 represents. So yeah, 7.8. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to videos. We appreciate it. Got great content coming out. And as always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.